Good afternoon, everybody. Preston here at Target Trading Academy with today's Micros Market Recap. It is Tuesday, May 7th at the close of New York. Let's get started right away with micro oil. Oil opening inside of its range, very bottom edge from that contract that we have, and it shot down and then immediately retraced and started that climb as if it was to go to the close, and then it just got rejected, put in a new low on the day, had a little round trip. Now, this is a very long time in terms of the time expanse. You got the 9 o'clock here, and then this is 10:40, so good, just over an hour and a half of movement. So it is slow again, like yesterday, if to say the least. We did get to the close, and then we did make some new highs on the day, broke those highs from yesterday as well. So we have a larger range extension than the day prior. Ultimately, they did retrace, and we did finish net positive compared to yesterday. Now, gold, very consolidated. As we just can see here, that close was up here. We got it, opened, gap down, immediately started that drive towards it. Had some initial setup to go for it once. Another opportunity, even though we already got it at that point, twice, 3 times. So 3 entries long, 1 short there, and then everything else pretty much just died out. So good handful this morning, even though it was slow and very grindy, just methodical moves. I don't know what they're planning, those big boys, because they are going to be driving the market. You can just see here with the micro ES. This is the whole day's extension. We opened gap up, as you can see here. There's that prior high. Hit this edge once, twice, 3 times. It held for winners, and then they finally broke it and had a 1, 2, 3 time winner. So 6 possible entries right there. And then they came back, got close to it for another opportunity. So that's 7. And then they had a break here. It looks like they were going to try to move it up. You can just see that there was a buyer here that was just stepping in. They let them slip as if they were going to let the market keep going down, trying to get that close, which was right here or so. And then they turned it around, and they didn't really let them go back any lower before just driving it back up and hitting these edges. So these edges, these areas that were drawn the night before, held very well, but it was a slow, grindy day, and you had to be very patient and wait for those setups. Now the NASDAQ, not as many opportunities. You can just see from here, that's a very consolidated area around that line from the 6th, which was the yesterday's high. You can see we opened ever so slightly gap up, if I can get there. Immediately hit that edge, and then you can see it's just was a fight all day at that prior high. Now that edge was just used and abused. They got to the close relatively quick because it did finish top heavy yesterday. But for the most part, they didn't really have much extension other than this 11 o'clock or so extension up before the seller stepped in and drove it back down after a long, long time. And then that's pretty much where we end today in that same area. So not a ton of opportunities for something new in the markets. They did hit these edges repeatedly. If you know me or you follow Target Trading's methodologies, we're really only looking for maybe 1 or 2 times of that edge before it just gets too common of an area where you can get more blow throughs and such to get to your stops. But if you are looking for more information about our methodology and how you can get these levels onto your charts the night before, feel free to reach out to us. We're Target Trading Academy. You can find us on Facebook or go to our website at targettrading.co. Get in touch with us at either location, and we'll gladly show you what we do in our rooms each and every day. We look forward to seeing you there.